This is the reflection on the EE363 project. This is the first question. What did you do in this project?
I was responsible for designing the BJT switching circuit, the phase 1 and phase 2 review report, and also the electronic circuit for designing and wiring the electronic circuits.
I was responsible for the possible design, the designing of the entire circuit, the cat-and mechanism and the light mechanism. And I was responsible for the project proposal.
Myself, I was responsible for three things, namely unit construction of the unit, mounting of PCBs on the unit, followed by the procuring of components from the school.
And my responsibility was to do the software programming in LabVIEW and then make a decision on the final design as well as making the holding on relay circuit.
Second question, what did you learn in this project?
What I learned, I didn't learn too much in this project because I had enough technical skills to do most of the circuitry and other works that were required.
I learned how to use a BJT to trigger a relay to kick off in another large relay, and also to how to interface a motor controller to drive a motor.
I learned in this project the use of relays and how important they are in daily life applications. Also, I also got an opportunity to learn a new software, LabVIEW, and its applications.
I learned how to infuse Arduino with LabVIEW and then use voice controls from the Windows speech recognition, acquire data, and then control something in real life.
Third question, why was the project interesting?
The project was interesting because the topic was interesting, which was voice control. The ability to control something with voice is a very great idea.
I found it pretty much interesting because we used a software, LabVIEW. It's an engineering-based software to deal with a real-time application or a real-time problem, such as using voice command to switch on and off light or draw cat.
I found this project interesting because my grandma is 92 years old and she usually calls us around to on and off lights or something like that. So it's not only applicable to elderly people, but someday, maybe in the future, I would like some of my, once I own a house, maybe some rooms to be also used in the same way, but we did in a small miniature way.
And why I found this interesting is because when I look at movies, they normally have this new sort of cool ways to control household appliance and new technology. And now I can do the same thing. I use voice to control light and curtain, which is a daily part of every human life. And now that is really interesting to do something new.
Final question, any recommendations?
Some recommendations that we can make to design the system as a standalone unit. This will allow for
installation on site without a graphical user interface or a computer to be plugged in.
And then also we can support many other appliances.
Yes, the relay switching circuit can power any appliance which is below 3 amps and rated at 240 volts. So that's another important part that can be used anywhere else in any other application.
Basically, these are my other fellow members have covered basically everything, and basically it makes your life easier.
I think what we can do more is, like, now we can control the household doors. We can make a bigger circuit to handle more amps, so we can drive washing machines, refrigerators, even control the opening of the gate for the car, or simply start to fully automate your house with a cheap solution.
Thank you very much for looking at our video.
Thank you.